are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
First pitch, 640.
One strike offering now to Hamilton. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. One and two.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Story stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. His past meetings with Samardzija, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. Fouled off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That is good.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
To the plate now, J.J. Bleday, and he puts it on the ground to second. Flores has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in the bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Samardzija's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. Rockies lead it 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-1 home is a good fastball, swung on and missed. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Pablo Sandoval becomes the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Brandon Belt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bounce towards the mound. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Tyler Naquin. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Slater comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting in, the catcher, Tony.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Jeff Samardzija comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Off speed pitch just missed inside. One out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, Desmond. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
next for Colorado.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Digging in now, Austin Slater looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Slater is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone in the inning, and we'll get a chance to see the free-swinging Pablo Sandoval. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2-1.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Crawford, a California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Naquin.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Naquin is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Tony Walters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, John Gray. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to. Stepping into the box, Jeff Samardzija. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone.
The feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Hunter Pence sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Popped him up. Walters over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, left down.
1-1, here it comes.
Ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat, and they can go deep.
Up next for Colorado.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 2-0.
Ball.
J.J. Bleday is on deck.
Strike.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Down
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, J.J. Bleday. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton on the move. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. 7th inning ready to roll, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings up Buster Posey. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Evan Longoria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First offering on its way. David Dahl is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Chris Owings is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Nolan Arenado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Plays off the slider that time. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, center field.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Longoria's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants nothing. Nolan Arenado remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. In now, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Austin Slater, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Naquin's on his horse. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 1. Jondo Gustave is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74.
Ready for another chance? Tony Walters 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Two and two to the Colorado catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, John Gray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now for Colorado, Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Play 11, 1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about.
That evens it up 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
First offering on its way. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Rob Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 76.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Belted high and deep into right center. Naquin's going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Buster Posey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Dahl. But he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The first baseman, number 10.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Hamilton.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the 9th inning is coming up. Reyes Maranta comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now here's the pitch. J.J. Bleday is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Garrett Hampson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. David Dahl to the plate now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
0-1 the count. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. John Gray earns win number 7 on the season as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.